Give it to you this morning. Amen. Amen. Isaiah não te faço uma lua. E não foi por valo, se não foi por iva. Come on, say amen. Amen. Isaiah 42, verse 8 to verse 9. Come on, say amen. Amen. Tata feital, ia feital. Verse 10. Verse 13. Go to 1 John. 1 John. Chapter 5. Book of 1 John chapter 5. Ilona faiu por efeito malvado. Say amen. Amen. But let's look at verse 6, 7, and 8. The Tavai não foi por homo, só não foi por valo. Pero say amen. Amen. Tata feital, ia feital. Genesis chapter 1. Tavai não foi por amor, mas não foi por lua. Vamos say amen. Amen. Tata feital, ia feital. That's all on the faithful homo. Amen. This morning I want to talk to you about open heavens or the langila matal. Amen. Now Isaiah 42. You know, Isaiah chapter 5, my Lord, we'll get to that, but just let me explain what we've been reading for the last couple minutes. Amen. Just allow me for this next hour just to from a mama to tato kusfaikawi. Amen. Be ready. So stay me if Siri Tanata. Someone asked me a question one time, but what did God create first? Amen. Some people will say God created the earth first. Amen. But the Bible states in Genesis chapter 1, that God created the heavens and the earth. That whatever God creates, everything that God creates is a reflection in Mele Lunga Langi. So Mele Lunga Langi, things that are in heaven are in perfection. God created us to reflect what heaven is supposed to be. It reflects Mele Lunga Langi. Amen. Amen. So whatever God has created, heaven and earth, heaven is in its perfect state. But reflects what heaven is supposed to be. So whatever God has created, He created to reflect Him. Amen. See the sun, there is no life in the moon. So when the sun is shining, the sun is perfect. But when the moon is up, are you here? So when the sun is what the sun does, it reflects. What the moon does, it reflects what the sun is shining. Amen. Because it reflects the law, it reflects my singer and mele sound my lela. Amen. So when I see the moon, I know that the sun is shining somewhere. Are you here this morning? So when God created man, we are to reflect who God is. So when God made Adam, He made Adam in His image. Meaning the word reflection. Amen. So when people look at you, they see a reflection of who God is. Y'all here? So if you are backstabbing somebody, when we reflect who God is. And reflect the tatole too. So if you're a backstabber, if you're a gossiper, that's the God you reflect to the world. I'm going to keep preaching. Amen. Are you here? See, the problem with church folk is they're reflecting a bad God. It reflects la tole to a faitatala. It reflects la tole to a kukuipakua. It reflects la tole to a matativa. But I came here to tell you this morning, you got to reflect the God who we serve. The God I serve is a big God. So if you reflect that kind of God, then you're serving the wrong God. I'm going to keep preaching. Amen. Amen. So when God created the heavens and the earth, the earth was supposed to reflect what heaven is supposed to be. Amen. Amen. So when God created Adam, He created Adam to be in agreement with God. Ngafaile tu atamu agree atamu maletua. Ngafaile tu ever agree ma atamu.